Hey, what's up, guys? This is Andre, or Chokenator, if you know me from my stream, and we have a very quick video for you today. It is another time lapse featuring uh, Procreate on the iPad Pro, and this is a pretty old piece. I did draw that figure on the left. Unfortunately, I drew it on my computer, but I was traveling with family, and I did bring the iPad Pro with me to do some work. And so I basically just traced over it with some line art because the lines underneath it were still somewhat sketchy, and I wanted to clean it up a little bit. And I think the anatomy in that drawing was pretty solid. I'm not sure if I could do a much better job now, because I think he's covered with clothes, and I think it's for the most part accurate. Maybe some parts of his left hand and left elbow are not really that accurate, but it's not really a big deal. It gets the point across. Sometimes you don't have to put in a full effort for, it's just a design concept piece, and it's not really an illustration or painting or anything. And if it was animation, I would probably put even less time into it. But anyway, I just throw in the base colors, and then I think what I did was like an overlay layer over the shading that I did that I had already done previously. Um, yeah, and that's how I just kind of threw in the shading real quick. And now it looks like I'm adding in some highlights. Not too much contrast, and then I added some light around those little eggs there. It looks like he's protecting some kind of eggs. And so for this particular character sheet, which was a commission, this is someone else's original character. I forgot her name, unfortunately. This was a commission through Fiverr, and she had also known me through my Twitch stream. But she decided, hey, I really like your style. I want to commission you to draw my character. And I'm like, okay, I'd love to. And I love doing fantasy characters. Like D&D characters, I've done a few of those. People's original characters, I really love doing those. It's really enjoyable. One thing I notice is that when I work in Krita on my home tablet, I undo a lot, and when I work in Procreate, I still do the undo a lot, which is still my weakness, as I mentioned in previous videos. Um, but I think it really depends sometimes on the day. That sometimes my flow is much better. Sometimes I don't really hit the undo button, and I feel like my line confidence is pretty much working out. Um, yeah, so what I did here is I did four different poses with the same character. Um, so what she did was she gave me sort of a bio of what the character, how they think and feel, and what their intentions are, what their story is. And with that information, I tried thinking of, what kind of poses would this character take. There's like a fighting pose up on the top left, and I'm not making the lines super clean and polished, just like enough to like establish the pose and sort of tell a story. Clearly, he has fins, and I tried to make the design look like he has some kind of swimming ability. Lots of flow, like a flowy cape, some long hair, the greenish blue skin make him look like a fish man. Not really a merman. I think that's something different. I think fantasy lore, they have really specific names for everything, but yeah, I would say he's a fish man. Um, I think the person who commissioned me even had a specific name for the type of species he was. You can see my strokes kind of jumping around from piece to piece. Like maybe I'm drawing this one at the top right, and then I look toward the left, and I notice something, and I fix it. So I did notice that happened one time. What I love about drawing a character over and over is that once you've drawn them a few times, you really have a feel for where everything goes already. It's called the iterative drawing process. It's one of the best ways to improve. One of the best ways to like draw quickly is just drawing the same thing over and over, because even though they're in different poses, it's technically the same subject matter. I'm just drawing different pieces at different angles. It looks like the video is almost done here, and I'm going to pause it right at the end. Yeah, so you can see the finished result. Um, yeah, so that is the commission. I did take out this part because the only reason I made it small like that is so I could zoom in and still have the whole reference here when I drew this guy. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. This is a really fun character. I wish I could draw him more. I love doing character designs like this. So if any of you actually have some OCs or D&D characters that you're interested in having me draw, I would love to. Just hit me up, find a way to message me. You can message me through YouTube or any of my social medias, and we can work something out. But yeah, that said, that was a character design piece. It's somewhat professional looking, but I think nowadays I could probably make it look way more professional than this even. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. I will see you guys soon with the next video. I have a new routine that whenever I'm streaming in the morning, I will upload or record and upload a YouTube video to keep content coming for you guys. And again, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see, I know you guys like seeing art. I know you guys like seeing art tutorials. Just let me know. I have a lot of videos queued up, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. See you guys later. Peace out. Love you all. Bye bye.